I went to all these celebrities' houses. I went to Rajnikanth's house.
Bitches, huh?
I opened for 50 Cent.
Yeah, how did you feel? Like,
I'm in a club. There's mad circus. Dillu irundha munnadi va.
I want Saraj right now.
Such a fucking hoe.
Yeah.
Sounds like
The Tarkas, it was Shokla.
Oh my god, bro. Hey, give him a round of applause. I'll be like,
What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Having Said That show. I'm your co-host Adi alongside Jay.
What's up, guys?
And guys, I'm very excited for today's guest. We have a rapper, model, actor. I don't know. Let me know if I'm missing something. Young Raja is on the show.
Hey,
today.
what's up, guys? What's up, man? Thank you so much for having me, guys.
Of course, thank you for taking the time, bro.
Bro,
It's so nice to see you.
we in Mumbai.
Yeah.
Finally, we linked up.
And we're going to try and convince you through this episode to move here, okay?
You know what? A lot of people have been trying to do that. Yeah. Since I got here, there's been a lot of that chat. And to be honest, I'm really thinking about it.
Yeah, you're feeling it. I can tell just by
You
our
can tell?
conversation. You're feeling it a
What
lot.
will push you over the edge? What's something that you feel like if someone gave you this, you're coming to the city for sure?
Okay, to be honest, I'm already kind of locked in with the idea of coming here for like 2-3 months at a time.
Okay.
If I can find an accommodation that has a pretty nice gym, preferably a sauna, because I go to the or like nearby a sauna, like a spot that basically can sort me out, and all the things that I like.
Yeah.
I think that would be it. So if y'all got any recommendations,
Yeah,
Easy to
that is
find.
actually pretty easy to find.
Yeah.
really,
Yeah, we know a couple gyms coming up.
can y'all put me in touch?
Of course.
Who knows? By September, I might be like, yo, what's up? I'm back. I'm here for good.
We love starting the show with something we ask all of our guests, which is, what is your most controversial opinion? Do you have one in mind? It can be related to your field, related to anything else, something random,
Controversial
just something
opinion.
controversial.
Okay, I think this might be very controversial. Okay, I'm not sure.
No. Then
No,
go
you
for
go-
that.
you-
That's
you can-
the
yeah,
instincts
yeah,
is what we
that's
go
it.
for.
Okay. I mean, like, I'm born into a very strict Muslim family, Indian Muslims. But I was always on a different path in a sense where, like, I was doing things that I love, I pierced my ears, I color my hair. And my parents always knew that I was a little bit odd like that. And they never tried to force me to fit into a mold or anything. They gave me full freedom for me to be me,
Yeah.
And that's something that I will never take for granted. I will be grateful till grave for that. Because, man, I look around in my community, in my family, that kind of freedom, that kind of an environment, like, parents don't easily create that for their kids.
Yeah.
They're super religious, and it's almost like the religion comes first. So growing up, I've always felt this, but I'm going to say it, is the fact that like religion, all religions are like essentially the same,
Yeah, for sure.
I feel that.
Definitely, man.
And the concept of religion maybe was introduced to kind of like inspire the idea of spirituality and inspire the idea of the supreme power, the supreme force, whatever the belief is based on the respective religions.
Yeah.
But I find it so fascinating that all the religious texts, especially the ancient ones, like the holy scripts, they all have similar concepts. They talk about the same kind of fundamentals, same kind of principles.
Yeah, for sure.
In some abstract, distant way, if you think about it, it's kind of all connected. And
Of course,
that
it is.
blows
It is
my-
all
definitely
have
it is all
such
connected,
strong origin stories that they all stem from.
Yeah.
And Sid in *Sapiens*, Yuval talks about how religion was created, or like his hypothesis on why it was created is to get a large group of people to believe in something and have that serve as a moral compass for them. Because without that, it's pretty much anarchy.
Also, to be able to
Chaos.
coexist, if you have one common belief, you can coexist. Like, millions of people can live together if they have one sort of like a guiding
Yeah, and
force.
there's a lot of religions that
Wow.
have the same stories
Yeah.
of their prophets or whatever growing up,
It's incredible,
yeah.
and I don't understand why. If you look at history, this has caused so much division in people, and I don't really agree with that. I don't align with that. That's just what I feel. I'm not sure if this is too controversial.
So I feel like
anything.
it's not at all.
Okay.
What's interesting to me is that you prefaced it by the fact that your parents were religious but didn't kind of impose all the restrictions of that religion on you.
Yeah, bless my parents, man.
Is what you think is controversial, is it that most religions don't allow for that creative expression?
Yeah, might be the case actually. Right? Like cultures, especially like Indian culture, we tend to be a little conservative too.
Yeah,
right?
definitely.
Yeah,
So-
I think that's a cultural thing less than like a religious thing. Because if you look at certain ways that religious groups express love, there are groups that do it through music, there are groups that do it through art. So, but I agree with what you're saying, where like all religions promote like peace and love in some aspects, right? And this idea that this like difference in who you believe in causes so much tension, that is what you're saying, right? That's your controversial opinion.
Yes.
Where we should all just coexist and live peacefully.
Yeah, man. Like I love all religions. Like as a kid, I would go to Hindu temples. I would also go to mosques. I would go to churches. And my parents were completely okay with that. And my grandma, rest in peace, like she I was very close to her. And she was very like staunch Muslim. But when we used to go for walks when I was a kid, she would bring me out for these walks, and there was this temple along the walkway, and she would always stop by the temple. She was so spiritual like that, a little bit open-minded. Yeah, she was a vibe, man.
That's cool.
And having that kind of energy around me growing up, it was like very, it was an open-minded, accept, embracing kind of a headspace. And as I grew up, I realized that that's rare. That experience that I got being raised in a family like that, around people like that, born into an Indian Muslim family, what I got as an experience is one of a kind.
It's super rare, man. I can't relate to you at all, because like I had the opposite spectrum of like super religious and like imposing that on you from a young age, and you kind of have to figure out that, hey man, I don't agree with any of this. It's a harder, I don't know, have any of y'all?
You know, I would say like my parents are pretty open.
Yeah.
You know, in the sense that I still go to like the temple and stuff. They never imposed anything on me. I had the same views that you had eventually, which was like, I don't really believe in any of this, but because they didn't kind of force it on me at such a young age, I've just kind of circled around back to it, where it's all the same. It's all the same belief system.
Yeah.
It's just to kind of keep you in line, keep you centered, and to foster a little bit of that community, right? Because religions were made in the time where we weren't, you know, one world. Everyone was kind of all over the place. So it was just kind of to foster that community building. It's the same principle, I believe, as well.
And I feel like this, what we're talking about, is directly tied to the concept of vibrations. I really believe in that. You know, at a holy place, everybody's gathering there with the purest of thoughts, with the purest of intentions. Everybody's praying for somebody else, and thought is an energy, right? Like we are all vibrating. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you have that much presence of one specific type of positive frequencies, it's palpable. You know, you walk in and you're like, damn, bro, like when I go to certain temples, I was just in Hawaii like 2 months back. There was this shrine, this Hindu monastery. There's a crystal
really? Wow.
in the forest. It's in this island called Lihue in Hawaii. And there's this sacred crystal in the mountains, and they built like a monastery around it.
Dope.
So you can go to the monastery. You can't get to the crystal, but you can kind of look over this beautiful view. It's like a rainforest view with like water and all that. It's beautiful, breathtaking.
It is the same vibe everywhere as well.
Same, bro.
Yeah.
Walk in, tears, man. I had tears.
Wow.
I walked in and I was like, okay, I can't talk. And I sit down, and something just overcomes me. It's like, you know what I mean? Like, I got magnetized or something. It's so hard to explain. I was at Tanjavur, the big koil, the big temple. My family is from Tanjavur.
Okay.
They were living there for 25 years before they moved to Singapore. So we used to go to Tanjavur a lot.
Okay, got it.
When I was 17, I went to Periya Koil for the first time. I went in and I just sat down at a spot for like an hour. I didn't want to talk. I didn't want to use my phone. I still can't explain it. I can't explain it, man. Reading up on vibrations, reading up on frequencies, and just kind of putting everything together, I feel like there is this concept of frequencies and vibrations heavily, like deeply embedded into like religion and
For sure.
I
man.
love that.
Yeah, and I think it ties in a lot with what you chose to do professionally as well, which is make music. It kind of serves the same purpose. You're connecting with people on a much larger scale through frequencies.
Yeah, that's
Like,
yeah.
what else are you doing? You know what I
Holy
mean?
shit.
Yeah.
And
I'm literally in the studio like, can you cut the highs? Can you cut the lows? yeah. This range of frequencies is kind of throwing me off.
Yeah.
Just mute that.
I actually empathize with you a lot because I was raised in a family with two religions. My dad is Muslim, my mom is Sindhi, and I always felt super loved by both sides of my family. And I often say like, oh, I was raised with two religions, right? Because we would go to the mosque on Eid, we would celebrate Diwali and till today. And then I went to a Jesuit school growing up, so I would be at church, and then I made Jewish friends in college, and I would be at their temple, and it was just like I have had the honor of being exposed to so many religions, like you're saying, and going through so many of these great places, or like the Gurudwara, or the Golden Temple, which is gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. And when you're there, like exactly what you're saying, right? Like I'm so at peace.
Yeah.
And I think coming back to your original point, it exactly like how you feel with it confuses me that there's so much tension between religious groups, and especially in India, because in India your religion sort of becomes your race in a sense, right? When we were in college in the US, it's like, oh, I'm Indian, you're white, you're black. But here it's like, oh, I'm Gujarati, I'm Muslim, and that sort of becomes your your community. And because I didn't realize how rare it was for me to be like this at the cusp of two things, where I was, not completely Muslim, but I felt that way, and also not completely Sindhi, but I also felt that way. And I feel very honored to have been raised like that. And I think promoting peace on this podcast is the best, best thing we can do, man.
For sure.
Going from talking to religion, I think we're going to get into something even more controversial. Which is your top 5. I want to know your top 5 musicians, man. Of all time.
Of all time.
Of all time.
Oh my goodness. I would have to mention in no particular order. Okay? I have to think about it. I always, it takes a long time for me to really properly say, because it's so hard to say.
Do you want to separate it by like top 5 Indian, and then top 5 rappers, and then top 5 musicians, or you want to pick top 5 musicians? Kind of giving you an out here.
Oh man. Okay. Oh shit.
Don't give him a loud.
Wait. But I think do top 5 first, and then you can separate
Cool.
them.
Top 5 first.
Lil Wayne.
Oh fuck yeah.
Oh
dude.
shit!
Let's
no
go
one
in.
said that, man, on the show.
Nice.
Is that the order, or you're just
No,
not
order.
order.
No
But
order.
if you, I'm naming these artists based on my personal picks for the top 5s because of how influential they were to me.
Sure.
For
Yeah,
me,
of
right?
course.
Bro, growing up.
It's your top 5, bro.
So,
Lil Wayne was the reason Jay and I became friends.
oh, for real?
Yeah. We bonded over that.
Yeah,
That's
definitely.
incredible.
Yeah.
We gotta have a chat about that. We gotta talk about that. Bro, Lil Wayne, Kanye, Notorious B.I.G.,
Okay.
Biggie Smalls. I love.
So all rappers so
Dr.
far.
A.R. Rahman. Sorry,
Oh, okay, for sure.
And Dre? Were you gonna say Dre?
I was gonna say Dr. Dre or 50 Cent.
Yeah,
Oh,
dude,
shit,
bro,
50
this is like my favorite
50
top 5. I
Yeah,
feel.
yeah, same.
Yeah. These were literally the most influential for me
Yeah.
in my life.
Yeah.
When I was 10 years old, I bought a 50 Cent album and I listened to it top to bottom.
Yeah, we actually just went for the 50 Cent concert in November. It's one of the best things
Crazy,
ever.
bro.
It was great, dude.
I opened for 50 Cent.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah. You played the Bombay show, right? Yeah.
So it was crazy, bro. Like, so I opened for him, but it was like, of course, it was way before his set.
Yeah.
So after my set, I got a chance to go into this, what they call like the VIP. I was like, oh, I'm a VIP.
Yeah.
All right, let me know if I can go in. Then they were like, yo, please go in. I'm hanging out literally in front of the stage, bro. And I'm looking at 50 Cent.
Man,
I'm just
he's such a good performer, right? As
Bro,
well.
dude,
He was so good, dude.
when in the club,
Yeah.
I swear, bro, tears. Straight tears.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
it took me back. It took me back to 10 years old and like listening to this, and I'm just thinking like, wow. You know the albums back in the days?
Yeah.
Back in the days, wow. They have the CD sleeve.
Yeah,
you can
yeah,
flip
yeah.
through and it's like photos.
Yeah.
There was this photo of him like carrying his girl and she was like naked. I'm like, what is going on? What is going on? Like this guy was, after Rajnikanth, this guy was a superhero. Bro, fuck, so like all these Marvel superheroes. Listen, let's hit y'all.
Definitely, he had
let's
the
hit 'em.
Superman thing going on as well. Yeah,
Bro,
He's great.
another might be a controversial opinion. Man, Rajnikanth is my biggest superhero. Is bigger than all these Marvel superheroes for me.
Yeah, for
Yeah,
sure.
I guess
man.
he was
Hey,
the
man,
OG.
It's something you could
yeah.
relate to. I can't relate to
Rajnikanth.
fucking Captain America.
Rajnikanth, bro. And so 50 Cent, like coming back to that and actually listening to that kind of a sound and just looking at it and feeling so much. And then 18 years later, to be given an opportunity to kind of be in the same, just like the same thing, right? When the flyer came out, it was such a moment of, like, I was so overwhelmed by it because the 6 months prior to that show booking, which honestly, I don't know how it came to me. Like, it was a friend that was organizing. God is great, man. Sometimes when things align and you're like,
yo, I remember this because we were shooting and then Jay and I had left to come for the concert and I wanted to catch you and Prob that was slotted to play.
Yes.
And then Prob didn't play, right? And then you had to go on again or something like that?
Prop played.
He played?
Somebody else didn't play.
Oh.
Something happened. They shifted last minute. Like,
yeah, because someone didn't get the lights or
it was
something.
it was
That's how
something
we
went
went
down.
down. Divine didn't play.
Divine
Yes,
didn't play.
yes.
Yeah.
Something went down, but I don't know what happened. So we were done with our set, and they cut our set a little bit short because they were running out of time or something like that. So we couldn't perform our last song. Me and SVDP, we couldn't perform. And
you were with SVDP.
So it was me and him. Like, both our sets were shared, and then an hour and a half goes by, and it's nighttime. It's like packed. It's packed. Everybody's waiting to see 50 Cent. Right before 50 Cent goes up, they're like, guys, oh my God, we need you guys to go up on stage. We have 6 minutes to kill. Yeah. You guys didn't perform your songs now. Go now. I was like,
that's crazy.
What? Put my jacket on, bro. That was the most crazy superhero suiting up feeling I had. Give me my mic pack. Yes, where's my jacket? Let's go, baby. Put my shades on. I'm like fucking walking to the stage. I felt like that was
great feeling.
Unreal, bro. But coming back to what I was saying with that, with the show booking, 6 months prior to that, it was some of the toughest moments for me. Thinking about where am I going to take my music career to? What am I going to do next? Situations were so messy, and there were literally at least 5 times where I genuinely thought of the idea of like maybe not doing this anymore. Like,
really?
Music. Yeah. I was in certain situations, and it just felt so like, I don't like this. I don't like this. I just want to create. I want to make music. I want to make music with my friends, people that I love, people that I look up to. I want to travel the world. I want to do my thing. Whatever that was going on was sitting on my soul. Like, it's just like,
can you give us an example of something you were going through?
Okay, so for me, trying to navigate the music business angle of things was always a very overwhelming thing to handle. You know, like becoming independent, you got to take care of everything, right? You got to put your team together. You got to, at the same time, take care of business. At the same time, take care of being creative. So I was signed from the first song. Like, I was in a major label like my whole life. And
you were with Def Jam.
I was with Def Jam. I was with Universal Music. Like, yo, they fucking helped me so much, man. They gave me the platform. I started my journey with them. And they gave me the right kind of support in every way possible. And it came to a certain time when, like, you know, just learning and journeying through and trying to figure situations out. So easily 5 situations that were just so difficult for me because I didn't know what to do and how to handle it, you know? Without going into the specifics, it was just very stressful, extremely overwhelming, and it was affecting me a lot. And so I was genuinely considering, if I asked my mom, I sent my mom down, in Tamil, I was just talking to her, and it's like, hey, if I wasn't rapping, if I wasn't doing music, what else do you think I might be good at? Because she was the first person to tell me, son, you should act. Go for the audition. Because when I was 4 or 5 years old, I would reenact Rajnikanth. So
okay,
nice.
We have to ask.
Oh, dude, come on. Dude, no, come on, man. Come on.
Let's do it. Come on.
So I would like, you know.
yeah.
I'd be like. I've been practicing all my life for that. So my mom directed me to the right place. She pointed me to the right direction. So I asked her. She's like, oh, maybe, son, you might be good at fashion. Maybe you could try fashion, or you could build your own furniture. I was like, that's dope.
Those like 2 very different things.
Yeah, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna do both. I'm gonna be a rapper. I'm gonna be a multidisciplinary artist. You know what I mean?
Right.
I went to Chennai and I was like, I gotta bring the vibes here. You know what I mean? And I got inspired because I went to all these celebrities' houses. I went to Rajnikanth's house. Not in the house. I went to go see.
I went to go see. Full circle moment for you.
No. Like,
that was good.
Outside his house, it was like Rajnikanth on the gate, and I was like, Took a photo with Rajnikanth. And then the guy in the street, he was like, oh, you've seen Rajnikanth's house? If you want to go see Dhanush's house, just go straight and right. And I'm like, I put it up on the maps. And then outside the gate, Dhanush, I was like,
I think we just got our thumbnail title. He went to Rajnikanth's house.
bro, if I meet him, I will faint, bro. It's crazy, man. Like this.
You said that you recently became independent?
Yeah, bro. It's been 7 months. Last year, October.
Dope. Congratulations.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It feels amazing.
Yeah.
It's been, thank you. I mean, just, I guess, different chapters, you know? When you hit certain points, and you just got to figure out like how to move. So I guess choosing to be independent was one of those things that I didn't really see in the in the horizon for me, but I feel like it came at the right time because I had to kind of figure out how to keep things moving on a creative aspect.
For sure.
And being independent kind of puts me in a different headspace where I'm thinking about it. I feel like I'm closer to the art. You know what I mean? I'm thinking about it all the time. I am held accountable at every step of the way. Yeah. It's giving me a different headspace in terms of how connected and responsible I am for my work. And it's like the work and the self is like so connected, right? So it's not really separated.
It makes you like fiercely competitive. Like I feel that when I think of myself versus everyone who may have like label backing and stuff, I feel fiercely competitive when I'm like, fuck, I got to do a lot more than these guys just to be on a level playing field. And it feels good. It feels like great. I'm working for it, you know?
It feels great. It feels meaningful. Like, I mean, I'm not saying the other is not meaningful, but it's, you know, it's just a different kind of fulfilling.
Yeah.
Fulfill.
Yeah, because then it's all on you as well. Like the success, the failure, everything is on you.
Yeah, bro. Yeah. And I think that I was lacking that. I was lacking that sense of accountability for my own career and my art.
You think it made you a little more complacent? And you just
definitely. I was definitely in a very comfortable environment where everything was kind of set up.
Yeah.
And it took me years to realize that being an artist, you know, you can just sit around and make excuses when it comes to why you're not creating as much. I got writer's block. My producer's not free. You can come up with an excuse any day, right? Yeah. Mm-hmm. But sometimes when you're in a comfortable environment, you forget that you are enjoying that environment now because 5 years ago you put in the work.
Yeah.
Or 3 years ago you put in the work. So this is a result of that.
Yeah.
So now I'm in a comfortable scenario and I'm chilling, right? I'm chilling by the pool, somewhere nice, some hotel, and I haven't made like a song in like 2 weeks. Like I had a realization, and it dawned upon me. It's like, oh my God, this is very dangerous. I'm in a slippery slope right now. Why is the situation like this? So I had to, after that realization, I had to make some changes in my understanding of things. Being a creative, you have to keep it moving.
Yeah.
You have to keep it moving. Any environment that makes you feel stale and stagnant and overwhelmed. Like I'm from Singapore. Everybody lives in blocks.
Yeah.
I live in an apartment with my parents, a small house. Very easily, I feel very pressed in. Mm-hmm. And I go for long walks. And there's certain things that I do that helps me stay afloat or like helps me sustain my mind and like keep things moving in Singapore, but it's very difficult. I always feel like I want to get out. I want to go near a beach. I want to fly to Bali where there's like views. Those kind of environments puts me in a much better ease and creativity, bro.
We're doing a month-long writing camp in Goa in June. You should come for that,
bro,
man.
Can I please come?
Of course you can.
I would love to come, man. Yeah. I love these writing camps.
Yeah,
it's just.
I'll be there for a little bit, but I won't be doing any of the music stuff.
That'll be fun, man. We'll make that happen.
Do you go back to Tanjore more often? Do you go back home? And I mean, it's such a different environment from Singapore, right?
Yeah, absolutely, bro. It's like my parents are building a house there.
Nice.
Near where they used to live, and we was just there last year, August.
Nice.
And I think we might be going the end of this month. But growing up, I always went back to Tamil Nadu. Every year we go back. My dad's hometown is called Arandangi, which is an hour and a half, from Trichy, and we would go there, and it's like trip, bro. It's a trip.
Oh, I wanted to say this when you said that you felt like you got complacent when you were with the label and stuff like that. I'm just speaking from seeing you online and visually. I didn't register that at all. It felt like you were one of the hardest working people out there, because the first time I came across you was through your music videos. You had very strong visual language, and like I think I had seen the dance song, right? And it was a very cool video, and it seemed like you put in a lot of work into that. Like you have a lot of creative direction when it comes to your visual stuff as well, which is not something I would imagine a label would be pressed on. They'd be like, yo, just make a music video, go shoot it somewhere, and just 3 locations, let's get it done with. But you guys didn't do that. So I think you're discrediting yourself by saying you got complacent. Yeah.
I mean, I appreciate you for saying that, bro. I really, really, that makes me happy, man. That makes me happy that that's how it made you feel.
Yeah.
Sometimes when you're so locked in a certain vibe in a zone, you lose perspective.
Yeah.
And what you're saying is so deeply validating, because I feel like I've been trapped in that, how to say, like a...
You have blinders on.
You're
can't
blind.
focus on anything else, yeah.
So it's insane. Like coming to India, like getting to meet people, getting to do shows, and then getting to meet fans or people that have come across my music, and hearing things like this, bro, is incredible. Like it's mind blowing, because I would have never thought that it would reach this far. Because it's essentially we're all just having fun and trying to do something that we thought was dope. I mean, of course, we wanted it to do well, but
yeah, you never expected to reach that far.
I didn't expect it, bro. And the fact that it's received on a level where it's like we see each other eye to eye on that.
Yeah,
like we align. What I think is dope is also what you think is dope. Like,
exactly.
So you're my people, bro. Like I was talking to you, and it's just crazy how far that is. I took a plane to get here. Like,
man, you've even gone further than that, because I think after that, it was Mommy that was featured on Jimmy Fallon, man, and that was cool. I mean, granted, he featured it in that segment where he's like, "Don't play this song," but the fact that it got there, and even like he used a very specific part of the song that was like, "Okay, cool." Mimi or whatever, but it's not, man. To get there, and when you see the video, you see Questlove jamming to it, and that makes way more sense. It means way
Jimmy
more.
liking it.
It means way more than Jimmy being like whatever.
The best part about that is at the outro, Black Thought was on the mic. He was like, "Mommy, mommy, 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 mommy." I was like,
because he recognized it's a hook, man. That's a hook.
Yo. And then after that, he followed me. Jimmy Fallon followed me on Twitter, and he sent me a message. He was like, "Actually, we really love that song. We decided to play it on the outro, like keep it up or something like that." And I was like,
Hey, that's cool, man. That's cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Jimmy Fallon, dog.
And it just reached him, right? Like I'm sure.
Bro, I wake up one day, I look at my phone, I'm getting mad messages. This person wants to send you a message. This person wants to send you a message, all at the same time. I'm like, well, hope it's nothing bad. You know what I mean? Opened it. It's people sending me pictures, like a photo of their TV at home, wherever they're at, probably America, I'm guessing. I was like, just saw you on Jimmy Fallon sent me here. Congrats.
Wow.
Congrats. I'm like losing the plot at this moment. I'm like, what is going on?
Yeah.
And he was holding the picture that I saw, zoomed in. He was holding the cover of Mami. I'm like, that's not the cover of Mami. That's like an alternate cover. They edited that.
Yeah.
That's not the original cover. That's like a screen grab from the video. And they put Mami there, like an alternate artwork that we didn't make. So what's going on? And then I get tagged on Twitter, bro.
Yeah.
At that exact second, somebody, the Tonight Show, tags me. And it was the tweet was, "Do not play Mami." and it's the clip.
Yeah.
And I see the clip. Bro, that was, at that time, to be honest, in my life, that was probably the trippiest moment ever.
Yeah, how did you feel like when you first saw which segment it was included
I
on?
actually just started crying, man.
Yeah?
I was so overwhelmed with emotion at that moment. The moment I heard him say, I didn't even know the context of what was going to happen, right?
Yeah.
As soon as I heard him say, we have Singaporean rapper Young Raja.
Yeah.
That hit hard. That hit
That's cool.
hard.
That's sick.
So I've come across so many people that don't even know where Singapore's at. I've come across so many people that get surprised when I tell them that I'm from Singapore and I'm a rapper. You know?
Yeah.
The way he introduced, it just felt like it was such a big win for like all my brothers in Singapore that have chosen the beaten path, you know?
Yeah.
The path that not many choose in Singapore, because Singapore is not, you know what I mean? Like Singapore has a very small creative space.
Yeah.
You have Singapore's biggest export is finance, wealth managers. If I'm not wrong, you can look it up. And we have a very small community of creatives, and it's like challenging. I'm sure it's challenging everywhere else.
Yeah.
But all my friends, my brothers, they have been grinding for 10, 15 years, just trying to figure it out. And it's not easy. And I know that story. I've been grinding it out with them.
Yeah.
So to be on a platform like that and to be introduced as a Singaporean rapper, that felt like, okay, we took one. We took one for the country. You know what I mean? Like that's
That's dope,
That's
man.
good.
that's a win.
That's
That's
sick.
a W right there. And then I watched the rest of the video. And then I realized, okay, all right, cool. I just need to realize that. I had to realize that this guy is actually making fun of my song.
Yeah.
But it was funny.
But he
It was funny, bro.
So we were watching it yesterday. We watched this clip yesterday, and the first thing Ariana said was, "Oh, Jimmy Fallon's kind of a dick because he only played one section of the song when the
Yeah.
rest of the song is not, you know."
Yeah.
Like, you know what stands out to me more, and this is honestly what makes or breaks like successful people, is how you took that. You know, like there's a lot of people who would have been like, "Oh, he's making fun. Oh, I'm just gonna stop." and
Yeah,
I'm not gonna
you
make
ran with
and,
it,
and
man.
you're just like, "Fuck, this is it. This is like, you know, this is how it blows up."
Bro, a lot of interviewers were trying to navigate the conversation to a why aren't you mad? He's hating on you kind of perspective. And I was like, guys, you don't get it.
Yeah.
I'm not a glass half empty type guy.
Yeah.
I'm a glass half full type guy. I look on the bright side.
Yeah.
It's a lot of things to be
And that makes all the
looked at.
difference, honestly. I think with
Bro.
anything.
That
Yeah.
changes the perspective of how
It
the
does.
audience views it as well. We're like, oh, cool. I fuck with that. Like,
Yeah.
I want to believe your narrative. I like
Yes.
your narrative a lot more. And to me, it was crazy because like we grew up, at least I did, watching all the talk shows, man. I watched like Stephen Colbert, Jimmy Kimmel, Jimmy Fallon. Conan is like my favorite. And Conan was like a huge part of why I wanted to start a show like this. Like we don't even call ourselves a podcast. We call ourselves a pod show because we wanted to be like the interim between a talk show and a podcast. And it was so meaningful to honestly see someone who I know is like doing the same thing I'm doing, be mentioned on that platform, and then be able to have him on mine. You know?
Yeah.
It's like,
that is
it's cool, man.
It is cool.
Thank you, bro. Thank you,
Yeah.
guys. Appreciate that.
Even for like Jimmy Fallon, like yeah, it's the do not play thing, but when you watch it, like A, I saw the comments on the Mami video, like, oh, Jimmy Fallon sent me here and this is
Yeah.
great, right? So it blew the song up. And B, it kind of gave that vibe of like, oh, he's like the older guy who just doesn't understand the new generation's music. You know, like the old man yells at cloud thing. That was the bit to me. And it was like, okay, yeah, I fuck with this song, right? And like, it's interesting because
If I had a do not watch for talk shows, Jimmy Fallon would be on.
Yeah, looking out for your brother.
I there is sort of a parallel there with like you sort of blew up because of Puri Gang, right? Which was Gucci Gang.
Which was at that time, I'm not sure if it was a blow up situation,
But it
got traction. It got mad traction.
it got you traction, right? And like
kind
it
of set
was
it up nicely for the Mustafa. When Mustafa came out, that's when like
Yeah.
Of
it's like,
course.
oh. Yeah.
Of course, but it's interesting because like Lil Pump at the time, he performed at my college festival in 2017 because of Gucci Gang.
Yeah.
And it was like he gets on stage and he was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna marry Miranda Cosgrove, and then he just played Gucci Gang 6 times and left. But it was like,
That's
you know,
cool, man. That's
that was
cool.
his moment, right? And,
shit.
and I think like,
That's pimp. Yeah.
strangest like
I'm out. 6 times, okay, cool. Drop mic.
but it was sort of that like thing, right, where Lil Pump then had a song with Kanye and stuff like that,
Yeah.
and all like
It's such a fucking hole.
songs are hit, right? And it's like when Gucci Gang came out, SNL did a sketch and they were like, oh, what he's just saying the same thing, this is terrible, but they just didn't get it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And now look at us, huh? Now look at you.
On HS.
Let's go.
But I want to ask about the hair.
Yeah.
What's the inspiration? Is this like
This hair?
Yeah, Dennis Rodman.
Bro, Dennis Rodman, man. He's
Yeah?
one of my biggest. That's GOAT, bro.
Yeah.
That's GOAT.
Yeah.
That's one of my top 3 style icons. Rajnikanth, A$AP Rocky, Dennis Rodman.
Sick.
It's dope.
I see.
I see all
I
three.
see all three. I see today. I see all three.
Bro, so actually, I've colored my hair. I've had my hair colored since 2018. My first color was pink, and I'm pretty sure I've ran through the color palette. Like, there's nothing else. I go to the barber and I yo, listen, man, what color are we gonna do? Like, we have literally done every fucking color, and he's stressed. He's like, oh fuck, okay, let me think about it. Could we try? I even went to the extent of having one half of my head blonde and another half black, like
Yeah.
like a
Seen that, yeah.
like another
Sia,
artist.
Sia,
Yeah.
Sia.
Yeah.
So I realized that the full hair coloring situation is out of the, we have done that. Crossed it out, right? Out of the options. Let's think of something new. Then just highlights, the tips, neon green, fresh vibe.
That's cool.
Healthier as well, man.
Right?
To fucking bleach your hair all the time is ridiculous.
Guys, it's just not worth it.
Yeah.
Man. I was gonna say, like, it's just a lot. You're putting your hair through a lot.
Yeah.
Have you done the cheetah print? The Rodman, like...
I have not. I've
The
not tried
30,
I've
that's
not
a
tried that.
33
You gotta do
actually,
that.
you know?
It was a 33, but
Yeah.
it looked like the cheetah print. Yeah.
Yo, Dennis Rodman, man.
Amazing.
What a goat.
Yeah.
What the fuck,
Yeah.
bro?
Went in North Korea as well. That's crazy.
Yeah.
You heard that? Did you hear that he brought Ric Flair along with him for one of
To
his
North
trips?
Korea?
Yeah,
Why
and
did
they
he
had
go
a
to North
wrestling.
Korea?
They had a wrestling match in North Korea.
met
with Ric
Kim
Flair
Jong-un,
and-
right?
Yeah.
He and Kim
He
Jong-un
went
are
to
boss.
he went to broke a peace between. He's like, fuck it, the politicians aren't doing anything. I'm gonna step in. I'm gonna get the rebound for the world. And he was just like, yeah, what's up?
He didn't go to broker peace.
He didn't actually go.
He did actually go to
like he was paid
foster
to do that.
relations. No, he went
He
to
didn't
like
go to
foster
he, like,
good
not
relations.
officially, but
No,
yeah,
no.
unofficially.
He was
Bro,
invited,
he
and then
was
the FBI
invited
was
by
like,
North
oh.
Korea to show off like
but it's
American
not like America
culture
was
and
like,
stuff.
yeah, bro, go ahead and represent us to broker peace.
But no, that's how you export culture to a place like North Korea, right?
Yeah.
Where they don't have anything else. He went, I think, a separate time. They sent Ric Flair as well to wrestle in North Korea.
It's
Yeah,
like
legit.
soft democracies.
Yeah, exactly. See, this is what you could have, but instead,
Yeah.
North Korea,
I love all of Rodman's parts in Last Dance as
Yeah.
well, man.
The
It's amazing.
craziest story from The Last Dance is the one where he just dips and
To
goes on a
Vegas.
4-day bender in Vegas.
Yeah.
and then comes back and has a fucking fantastic
And
performance.
is the best. He outruns the whole team.
Yeah. No, it's great, man. He was just a free bird.
Should we move on to the game that we have prepped for young Raja? Yeah? Let's do it. Okay, so you want to explain the game, Aman?
So we do this a lot. And as we know, your family's from Tamil Nadu, so we have Tamil slang for you. And you're going to explain it to us, tell us what it means. The boys are first going to try and guess what it means. And once they inevitably mess up, come in.
Hey man, we might get a few, so
Okay, I'm excited.
I know the da. So my grandparents live in Chennai, so I visit like once a year, and all my cousins always had the da at the end of it.
And I guess Singapore has la, so
Yeah, Singapore has
it's
la.
kind of the same.
And Bombay has ya.
The one phrase
Yeah,
that
yeah,
I've picked up in my the last 8 days.
Yeah.
Wow, yaar. So all my IG stories, I take a photo. Wow, yaar. And my friends see, they're like, hey, dab me up.
Okay, let's go, Sid.
Yes. A little disclaimer. I just hope I'm pronouncing these words fine. So the first one is Dillu.
Dillu.
Dill.
You pronounce it Dhillu.
Dill. Dill.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like you fuck with someone,
Oh,
you know?
I was gonna say like a loser, like a dill.
Oh, okay.
You know, like
Maybe
a,
I'm coming more from like the Hindi
the
translation.
Hindi translation is dhila, right?
So
like
you guys are guessing
loose.
what
I think it means.
What we think it
Y'all are
means.
both thinking that.
I'm thinking like he's a loser. He's thinking that that's my boy, like that's my heart. And now you can use it in a sentence to help us understand if we're way off.
Dill irundha munnadi va.
Come here.
You use
Come
Dill
here, give
irundha
me
munnadi va.
that.
That's a sentence that you can that word is in,
Yeah, okay.
and that's the energy.
Come on, hurry up. Give me that shit. Give me.
No, do it again.
Dill irundha munnadi va.
I want Seraj right now.
Sorry, man. I didn't mean funny. Any guesses?
Like, come here. Like, give just.
So what is dilla? It's like
So dill. Okay.
No, let's
If
guess,
y'all
let's
give
guess.
up, let me know.
I think they've given up.
Let's brainstorm. 1 sec. Hold up.
ASAP.
ASAP.
SAP.
Like right now, yeah. Like come here
As
right
soon
now.
as possible.
I need you right now.
Oh.
That's the.
Need you right now. What's that?
Sounds like I've heard it before. It's a famous song, right? Big one.
Okay, go for it, man. I don't think we're getting this.
Okay, so dill means if you have courage, like if you have it in you. Like, do you actually have it in you?
Yeah, so it is like the
so it's
heart
heart
kind of thing.
thing,
Yeah,
it's like-
yeah.
Courage. It's almost like courage.
Yeah, okay, cool,
It's-
cool,
Do you have
cool.
the balls?
Yeah.
If you have the balls, there we go.
Got it.
You got the balls. So what I said just now is, if you got the balls, come forward or something like that.
Alright, cool.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
mine
yeah,
wasn't
come.
off. Mine wasn't too off.
No, not too off. But hey, good try, man.
Yeah, okay.
There's there's more, right?
Yeah.
It's quite fun. It's quite fun.
Okay, the next one is Aleka or Aleka. Aleka.
Aleka.
You wanna show him the word?
Aleka.
Yeah.
Aleka.
We can just show you this list and you can
Aleka.
pick the ones
Okay.
you recognize.
Yeah.
Okay, that's great. Marcel Bajare.
Font's too small. I can't
Machi, Ushar.
cheat.
Okay, I know the Machi.
Matcha, I know.
Oh, even I know that one.
What is that?
That's like
It's
my
like bro.
my boy. Like
Yeah, matcha.
Come here.
Matcha, da.
that's like bro.
I swear I thought you...
Jamune. Bro. Jamune? Jamune.
If you're
Oh, this is like
confused, I'm-
Chennai words, huh? Okay, I see.
Wait, do you have
can-
slangs that you want to do? Like
No,
you
no,
can
That's
So
speak
also
I know-
that's also cool. We
Yeah,
can do
let's
that.
do that.
Why don't you just come up with slang? We'll figure it out.
Oh, for real?
Yeah.
You can do a mix of Singapore and...
Oh,
Go for it.
okay.
Have fun.
Like if you have it off the top of your head, otherwise we can use that.
One second.
We can.
What's up?
Storage is good on this.
I'll do it, man.
It's like her toe yesterday.
Good, man. It's fun, right?
Fucking
Yeah.
dope. I love this. I wish I could do this more.
Yeah,
If you
man.
Yeah,
guys
if you
like-
move back to Bombay, maybe. Yeah.
Hey,
Dude,
can
we
make
do-
that happen.
Yeah, for sure.
One of the
dude.
most fun episodes we do is like a boys' night where we all just get pissed drunk, and that
This drunk is a big word.
No, the
Okay.
cameras are off. We can get as drunk as we want.
For real?
Yeah,
Yeah.
and just have fun on the pod.
Let's do that.
Right now.
Move to Bombay. We can do that.
Oh, yeah.
The next one.
Yeah, exactly.
Check that
bro.
out.
Yeah.
Can you do me a favor? Can you message Rihanna the address for
I
this?
already did.
Okay, thank
Wait.
you.
Rihanna.
Is it just
Rihanna.
boys'
She's coming
night?
today?
It's Anna Rihanna. She's
Well,
a boy.
it's a boys is like a gender neutral
Yeah.
term. You know what I
We
mean?
gotta-
Like
everybody,
Yeah,
we
exactly.
gotta-
Yeah.
One of the
Sure.
boys. The-
Is it
And
just,
we-
is it just like this team?
yeah,
Yeah,
just
it's
this
just
team.
us.
This team.
And then we play like drinking games and like do debates and stuff like that. It's
Oh,
fun.
I love that.
Yeah,
I
it's
love
great.
that.
Great
super
fun.
fun.
Like okay. I'm having a moment right now with myself, like a moment of acknowledgement,
Yeah.
because this is essentially what I love doing with my friends.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I have clocked out of the idea of small talk a couple of years back.
Yeah.
Maybe like 2 years back. I really don't have it in me to like have small talk anymore,
Yeah.
and I don't talk
Yeah.
most of the time. It's like
She can sit here if she wants.
right? I used to be talkative. I used to talk a lot, and then at one point I just kind of became reclusive, and I
Yeah.
started protecting my energy for moments like this where the exchange is meaningful and is life changing shit.
She coming?
Like we don't realize it, but what we're talking about.
Was it Rihanna?
Yeah. I think that's one of the motivations for this podcast is like we wanted to be like you're just hanging out with us.
With
Yes.
your friend group.
Hi.
Hi,
What's up?
My best friend Rihanna.
hi Rihanna.
That's young Raja.
Hi, nice to meet you. How you doing?
Yeah, please.
Let's kick it. It's a little tight though.
What's up, man?
No, yeah, anyway, head cut.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. One second.
No, actually, you know what? The whole thing was interrupted. Come on, man. Why did you do this to us?
Okay, let's get back to the slang. This time
Yes.
you're gonna bring the words and we'll just try and guess.
Okay, I like this word. Oh, okay, I'll say the word.
Yeah.
okay?
Yeah.
Sarke.
Oh man, that's so fucked. Wait, he's
Is that
Sarke,
blushing?
man.
Maybe it's like when you have a
Yeah,
crush on
yeah.
a girl.
Can you
That
spell?
girl
Can you
is
spell it?
Sarke.
Can you spell it?
Sarke. SARAKKU.
Man, how's that gonna help us, bro?
Ah, man.
Sarke.
The
Yeah.
etymology.
Can you use it in a sentence, but can you not make the whole sentence Tamil this time?
Well, then he'll just gives
No,
it
you
away.
can do that. That's fine. You can do that as well.
Okay, do that.
We'll pick up on like context.
Context.
Okay, I'll say this. You guys will probably guess after you guys hear this. I'm in a club. There's mad circus.
Big booty bitches. huh? Okay,
Hey, whoa.
There's
Let's cut that out. Let's leave that out. It's not fit for the demographic we're reaching.
That's
It's
fine women. That's fine.
There's a lot of lovely. There's a lot of lovely ladies.
Lovely
in the club
ladies.
right now that I
Respectable.
would love to look at respectfully. Obviously,
With
But
great-
would the sarcas be at a library? You know what I mean? Would they be at
everywhere.
the library?
It doesn't matter. It doesn't
I
matter.
mean, we appreciate the energy. We
Yeah,
appreciate
yeah.
the presence.
Great,
It's just
A
it's
lot
only
of good
at that level. It's like we appreciate it.
Yeah, for
great
sure.
personalities.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
Know what I mean?
I
Yeah,
love
yeah.
engaging in conversation with them at the clubs.
You know what I mean?
When the music is blaring.
That's true.
Yeah. After
You know,
2 a.m.
Yeah, after 2 a.m. Right. You say that great weather we're having.
Small talk.
Bro, stab me with a fucking pencil, bro. I can't do this small talk shit, bro. I'm telling you, it's so fucking tiring, bro.
Unless it's with the sarcas at the club.
Yeah.
Unless that's true. That's true.
Yeah. Okay, that was a good one, man. Let's go for another.
That's
Okay,
me,
yeah.
actually.
Okay.
Maybe some Singaporean.
Singaporean slang. Okay, I'll go for the easiest one, top of mind. Shok.
Show?
Shok. SHIOK. Shok.
Oh.
Show.
It's damn shok lah.
I mean,
Oh, this is sick. This is great. This is it's nice.
yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
It's lit.
Yeah.
like fire.
So the la at the end of that, I knew this.
The la gives it away.
Shok lah is a very Singaporean Malaysian thing.
Yeah, that's cool.
Sick.
So now you guys know, hey, come to Singapore.
The Sarkas, it was Shokla. The Sarkas, it's Shokla.
Oh my god, bro. Hey, give him a round of applause. Man. You know what you sounded like? You sounded like one of those Tamil kids that goes abroad to study. And then she comes back after 4 years and she's like, and she goes Kujum Tan Bro, you sound like one of those foreign return, baby. She's back. Back after 3 years with a brand new slang. With a brand new attitude, brand new slang, walk and talk different. I love that, man. Did you ever study abroad?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You're lucky.
Yeah.
Where y'all go?
I went to New York to study music
That's amazing, bro. How many years were you there?
for 4 years, man.
Fuck.
Yeah.
That must have changed your life.
It did. It changed my hip hop taste completely.
Fuck, man.
Yeah.
That's the fucking mecca. The energy source is like, bro, hip hop is everywhere.
But I love the East, like the
I
Chicago,
love it.
New York stuff. It's like it's a little sadder. The LA stuff is like a little too bright for me, honestly. I don't fuck with that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A lot more character.
What
do we do to you,
I was
bro?
I was in LA. Yeah, he was in LA. Yeah.
Bro, sunny California, man.
what
Nothing
is
like that. Nothing like that.
Here's the worst part, right? Before I went, everyone was like, oh, sunny California. I'd be like, yeah, I'm on the West Coast with great weather, only packed shorts, you get that's fucking
Oh,
cold.
wait, what?
It's so cold. It's
cold.
so windy. And the worst part is, you go to the East Coast and I meet my friends in New York and I'd be like, look, man, I'm not saying it's as cold as New York, but it's kind of cold in LA.
bro, you
Like,
can't-
fuck
no,
you,
no.
bro. You don't know what
No,
you're
but
talking
that's-
about. Seasonal depression. I was like, yo, hold up, bro. Then everyone comes to LA. Hey, we're coming to visit you. They only pack shorts. So we're walking home from dinner. Why didn't you tell me you were so cold? Fuck you, bro. I did tell you. I tried to
You
warn
didn't
you.
listen. I tried to tell you.
Exactly.
Bro.
I feel like
but
you've had that
seasons,
in for a
though.
while.
Yeah, it's been weighing on his chest.
Not
for a
as
while.
sunny as people
I don't know,
think it
bro.
is.
I'm glad you got it off your chest.
Yeah,
though.
thank you,
Like,
man.
that's-
Thanks.
that ain't
Fucking
right.
up
You
my
have
energy.
such
That
deep
ain't right.
problems,
Give a round of
man.
applause for Aman.
Hey, straight up. Good job, buddy.
Thanks for surviving the mildly sunny
I
weather.
appreciate you being so vulnerable about this.
Yeah.
Thank you. But
That's what we do on this. That's what we do on this pod, bro.
I have a podcast with the 5 of you fuckers. Your problems aren't any deeper than mine, bro.
Hey,
Yeah,
hey,
yeah.
man.
What happened to you,
Not
Jay?
really. I no, not too much.
Were you studying overseas too?
I was in Boston.
Boston?
Yeah.
Wow.
Well, I guess he didn't even fucking want to be in
I studied
college.
for a year in
Yeah, true.
London.
London?
Yeah.
That's amazing.
No, Boston was a lot worse,
Yeah.
I will say.
No, I had a great time. I was
So
good.
was New York.
It was good.
Yeah.
It was hot. It was cold. It was great. I didn't mind it.
Okay,
Seasons are great, bro.
Yeah.
Singapore doesn't have seasons. Singapore
But it
is
rains
hot
like every
all-
fucking day, right?
It gets rainy sometimes, but it's summer all year round. So it's like it's humid. It's
But
very
you'd
hot.
rather have that than the cold, though.
Yeah.
I actually
sure.
like the cold, but not like too cold.
Yeah.
But I love like
You need seasons,
Like
man.
Bombay cold is
Change the
perfect, the
vibe. Yeah.
perfect amount of cold. Because and Ariana, you want to drop this line? Because I
Yeah.
do believe it.
Yeah, I would say 23 degrees in Bombay
It's
is
perfect.
colder. Yeah, it's perfect.
Say it.
But it's
Perfect.
colder than like 0 degrees in Norway.
You're absolutely
For
right,
sure. You know what I
Ariana.
mean?
She's absolutely
She's
right.
actually absolutely
Because
right.
you don't expect you don't expect it to be that cold
It's
in Bombay.
contextual.
Yeah,
It's
you don't
contextual.
expect it to be that cold in Bombay, but then you
No.
wake up one day
Is
and
it-
boom, it's fucking freezing, man.
Is it one of those like features on a weather app that says the
Feels
weather is
like
actually
real feel.
It feels
23,
like 19.
but it feels like
Yeah.
but the feels
Right.
like
yeah, exactly.
So,
Nobody
wait,
told me about feels like until like 2 years into college.
Who do you think does that job, bro? Where they're like, man, it's
Some guy
actually
just
30
goes
degrees.
out. But morning, he's like the appointed vibe checker. The appointed vibe checker that works for the government just steps out. It's like,
Feels like
watch says 23, but if I sense the vibes correctly, it feels like
He's like going to the roof of a building and just like.
maybe
feels
some
like 22,
hypersensitive Gen Z kid that's like fucking sharp about this. It's making me feel some kind of way. Like,
Literally, like every morning in the winter time in Bombay, Changi and I would text each other in the morning and say, it says it's 21. feels like 50. They got it wrong.
No, actually though, yeah, for sure.
Okay, let's get into
Yes.
like the last couple of slangs.
Yes.
Yeah.
Sure.
How would you describe that coffee in like a slang way?
I use the word dope a lot. I wish I had more
what does that
vocabulary.
mean?
Oh fuck! Sorry. I thought you meant on the general term. You mean like in Singapore, like as a slang,
yeah,
right?
yeah. Or Tamil.
Wait, hold up. Rihanna's in the house. You just moved. Do you
What's
have
going
any
on,
slang?
Rihanna?
Do you have any slang for us?
From Paris.
Yeah.
Wait.
Oh shit!
Give
Bonjour, madam.
Give us some slang, bro.
Oh wow. I mean, I've been in Paris for 2 months, so
You like it?
been putting me on the spot.
Oh shit!
You don't have. You,
I'm thinking.
yeah. Or like a phrase like a.
He just
What
made
is
like
it?
a gruntle, disgruntled
You know,
noise.
honestly, I would say in France, there's not so much slang as much there are like words that make no sense, just like sounds.
Okay, like what?
What's the sound?
Like hola, like
Oh.
like
Hola.
hola la, or like
Oh, but like
Hola,
that.
la, oh.
Like a
or
feeling.
like ba, or like like
Just onomatopoeia.
That's what. That's see.
or
That's
like bawe means like yeah, of course. But
Yeah.
ba means nothing. It's just like the emphasis with which it's said.
sure.
Ba is there ya or la or da?
Like
Ba.
ba.
Ah.
It's a
I'm
conspiracy.
learning so many things about culture today, man.
Bro,
Yeah.
with that Parisian lifestyle. Oof.
So if you just make any sound with intent,
With like a
maybe someone will not
intention
understand.
with
Yeah.
satisfaction.
Yeah.
And you're basically more Parisian than I am.
I love how all these languages have different sounds like that.
Yeah.
That expresses on a deeper level. This is so dope.
let's do one. Let's do it like another language.
Mm-hmm.
To convince you to move to Bombay, let us throw you some Bombay slang.
All right.
Oh, cool.
Hey, I like
Right?
this.
So let's take
I like
Marathi.
this.
So go ahead, City.
And I'll go with
I'm a little scared. Okay, but let's go.
Bidu.
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 That's a good one, man.
Could you use it in a sentence, please?
Who are you pointing at me for? You fucking said it, bro. You say it.
Kota movie.
You're
Kota
mad or
movie.
what?
Someone is mine.
Hey, Bidu. Yeah.
Chal, jate, nikalte. Something like it's like let's go. You know, Bidu.
I don't tell him.
Have you seen the movie Munna Bhai?
Okay.
Munna Bhai would say the word Bidu a lot when referring to his friends. So what do you think it meant?
Jay's been my bidu since the 7th grade.
Yeah.
Oh
It was the
That
bro,
sounds so bad. They're like saying
What?
Does it?
been my Bidu since I
foreign
was
exchange.
Bestie?
What did you call foreign return, bro?
He's my Bidu, man. He's
close friend, like my
Yeah, like
homie.
my boy.
Homie,
my boy.
homie,
My
my brother.
brother.
Ride or
boy.
die.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You guys are riding for life.
Yeah.
Wait,
Yeah.
pause. Shit. That didn't come out right.
you don't know them well enough because it did come out right. Oh shit! The two of them, yo man, you.
Let's give a saucier one than bidu, man.
Hit me with the sauce, baby.
Okay, let me think. You have one?
I have a filler one.
Aditya's
Till
like,
Sid
tell him,
comes up
say
with
mighty
one.
nice, say mighty nice, say mighty
I
nice, say
say-
mighty.
I say this all the time, but I think it's like very known.
Uh-huh.
I say are are.
Arre, wow.
You know what? That's so
Like-
versatile, bro. Because you
Yeah.
can actually say
Amazing.
that in you can actually use that in any context ever. Like
Yeah.
Ariana, give me a sad one. Give me a sad one.
Oh, you
I-
failed
are-
your exam?
yeah.
Are.
Give me a happy one.
Are.
Hey,
Okay.
now
Wow.
give me like a confused one.
Are. What does that mean?
How about an angry one?
Are.
You need a little more
So it's
heat
like
on
a
that, but
universal-
you understand?
It's
yeah.
a universal expression
Yeah.
that
Yeah.
can be used to convey any emotion.
Yeah.
Yeah. Pretty
It's
much.
like fuck. Fuck can be
Fuck!
used. Yeah.
That's true.
Anything.
Yeah.
I just had to
So
say it
true.
one time to like realize it's kind of the same thing.
Yeah.
That's what's up.
I got some.
But that's Hindi.
What
That's,
about
No,
that's
that's-
Hindi. That's
that's
Hindi. Yeah.
fattu?
Fuck too.
Fattu. Fattu.
Fattu.
Fattu.
I like that word. Fattu. So like
That's a good one, man.
in a sentence, please. How do you say it?
It's hard without giving away the context.
I'll say.
Go.
I've
Oh, Jay can't go up to talk to that girl he really likes. He's a fuck too.
Yeah.
man, why they putting you down like that?
I'm curious to think whether he thinks it's okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know you're saying.
like a loser, not a loser.
No, not exactly.
Something a little like
A nerd.
Cooler.
Nerd.
yeah.
No,
No.
Yeah, definitely. Yeah.
I think it's
I
more.
can't. I was all alone at home last night. I couldn't get to sleep. I'm such a fattu.
Oh, now you're insomniac now. What?
He can't sleep in darkness. He has to have a light on.
Oh, for real?
He's a fattu. You know?
Like
Oh, he's one of a kind.
No.
No. Like,
I think he's going from context. So when you said me, he just assumed.
What was the first word you said?
wow.
Bidu.
No.
He's a fattu.
Dhil.
You want
He
to
is,
help out?
Dilla.
Okay, help me out, man. I can't.
So
It's like a-
it's like he's very scared of doing it.
He's a coward.
He's a coward. He's a fattu.
Like a scaredy cat.
Scary
basically.
cat.
Yeah, kind of.
Yeah.
Oh, that makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, can you actually sleep with lights off?
Yeah, sure.
Oh, sorry. I thought you were talking about. For some reason, I thought you said he can't sleep with lights off. Oh shit.
Okay, our last one.
Last one,
So,
let's go.
This is a very Mumbai word. Khali pili.
Kali Pili. I know what that is.
No, khali pili.
Not Kali
Oh,
Pili.
no, yeah.
Not kali pili. Khali pili.
Kali Pili is the taxi, right? It's the
Yeah.
Kali Pili is the taxi.
That's
the ambassador.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kali Pili is different.
Kali Pili.
So
So, how do you use it in a sentence?
Okay, I'll just give an example here. Don't bother me without any reason. You know, like khali pili pareshan mat kar.
Oh, got it.
Oh, you just you gave him the translation instead of the context cues.
Kali-
This is
yeah.
Khali
actually a
pili
lot harder
pareshan
than I
mat kar.
He doesn't know Hindi though.
I know, yeah, I don't know Hindi. But I
actually
might
saved
know
it
in a
though.
couple of months. I mean, based on how things are moving, you might actually pick it up.
Yeah, Kali Pili don't bother me.
Oh.
Yeah. He just said it in the most foreign return way.
Whatever it is, I don't care. Like, is it like I don't care?
It's close.
Um,
Yeah.
Um,
It's like don't bother me for no reason, you know. Like just come to me when it's worth my time. Kali Pili don't bother me.
Yeah.
yeah, okay, I understand. If it's Kali Pili, I don't. Yeah, it's not worth my attention.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got better things to do.
You got better things to do.
yeah.
Who do you think I am?
Hopefully people don't use that slang a lot with you.
Kali Pili, oh shit. I hope nobody uses it. Yeah, fuck man.
Man, this has
I'm
been such a
chilling.
fun episode. And before we wrap up and say bye to you, I know we asked you to bring something for our empty shelf. Do you have it with you? Is it downstairs?
Oh my god.
Or have you forgotten it? It's okay.
I'm sorry, man. I
Nah,
didn't
it's
know about
completely
it.
okay. Those glasses look pretty good though.
It's a shame you didn't bring them to shoot today, bro.
Should we cut a lock of his hair?
Kelvin, I have to get the
Scissors?
I can give anything, right?
Yeah.
So,
whatever.
I
Whatever
actually
you
did-
like.
To be honest, I'll be very frank with y'all. I didn't know this.
Oh, okay.
Like maybe I forgot. My bad.
No. It's
fine.
your manager's fault. We'll blame him.
Hey, oh shit! No, hey man, he probably did his job. Probably I forgot. Okay, my bad. But I have something in my bag. I'll look through my bag and I'll give y'all something.
Okay.
Oh,
for sure.
Yeah.
That's actually what a lot of people do as well. So
Let's see what we got.
Ooh.
Hey, okay.
I take that.
I got a lip balm.
Let's vote. Let's vote on what we want.
A lip balm. This is that brand new Fenty, baby. You already know.
Oh, we'd love that. We'd love that.
it's a
I'm sorry, no,
what? I'm on.
Okay, go for it.
What?
Now
giving this
we're
to
okay
nobody.
on that.
I got a wallet.
Oh, that's cool. We'll keep that.
Who eyes on the wallet? Everyone?
love the wallet.
You guys want the wallet?
We want the
Okay,
wallet.
we'll
Yeah.
take that. That's fine.
Hey man, we take
Okay.
the bag too if you're offering.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm gonna give y'all.
That's a fat wallet, bro.
Bro, it's-
That's
hey,
like
you
a
already
dad
know.
wallet.
Bro, I keep my keys in here. I love this wallet, man.
This is
I'm
the
gonna
George
give y'all-
Costanza wallet, you know?
He's got a bag in a bag, man.
Okay, I have this special note. Okay, that I've always kept with me.
Oh wow. Oh, don't give
Because
that away.
for some reason, it just meant a lot to me at that time. It was the first time I went to London and I exchanged money, like currency exchange, and I got the notes. And I was looking at the notes and I was like, this is one of the prettiest fucking notes I've seen. It's so dope.
Sick.
Then I had my money in my wallet and I went to London for 8 days. I spent all my money. And then I had left with this 20-pound bill that in my mind at that time, I was like, I'm not going to spend this.
Yeah.
I'm not going to spend it. I'm just going to keep it with me for good luck.
Yeah.
So I've kept it with me. And I would like to give
Shut
you guys.
up.
Yeah. Hey, that's
so
what's up,
sweet,
man.
man.
And that's rare because I mean now the currency's changed as well. So
20
RIP.
pounds.
Yeah,
This has been a very special, meaningful time for me.
that's sick, man.
For me to
Thank
come
you.
to Mumbai, getting to meet you guys,
It's awesome.
getting to hang, and like I'm sure we're going to be friends after this 100%. I can
Yeah.
tell. You guys are my peeps, and I'm happy to be here.
For sure, man. Happy to have you, dude.
Love to leave this with
Thank
you
you,
guys.
man. That
So
means a
cool.
lot.
Thank you. That's sick. Thank you.
Glad, man.
Can I see that? Show me.
Bro, yes.
Oh, just hand that over to the big man. Hand it over to me, right? Oh, wow.
This is cool. No, this is sick. I'm going to London in June, so I'll take
Brothers trying to save money on their commission. Save 20 pounds left. You don't want to pay them for love, bro. Come on, man.
That's such a nice gift.
Man, that's
Nice,
amazing.
huh?
Thank you so much for being here. Guys, we're going to link everything of Young Rajas in the description. Go check him out. Show him some love. Go to his YouTube channel. Watch his music videos. They're some of my favorite. Thank you for being here. Anything else you want to say to them before we leave?
What can I say, man? It's been an amazing time. It's been an honor to be here, to be a part of your vibe. And like, thanks for having me here, man. I won't forget the conversation. I wish we can do this more. I thought
Yo, move
it was
back.
gonna be longer, bro.
Yeah,
like,
move back. We can
I'm
do
actually
that.
kind of
Going, we're all going to the
Yeah.
same place now, so we'll probably hang
Okay,
out.
you know what? Yeah, let's do that. But honestly, I wish this was a little longer because I was really enjoying
Yeah,
the
for
vibe
sure,
and like
man.
the things we were talking about.
Yeah.
So yeah, man. Thanks for tuning
Next
in.
time, huh?
Till next time, baby. It's your boy, Young Raja. Come to Singapore, call me. I'm your guy.
You remind me of the time your lips were caught on mine. Don't wanna go home, go home. 'Cause you remind me of the time when I waited in your garden